Hello and welcome to Third Act Film. Today with me is Todd James.
Hello.
And I'm James Forbes.
Hello, James.
We will be talking about Ant-Man, and this is our non-spoiler review. So, Todd, what did you like about Ant-Man?
I like pretty much everything.
Yeah?
I've seen it twice now. My first impression, I was a little bit disappointed because I sort of went in expecting Guardians of the Galaxy level surprise,
Yeah.
and it's not as good as Guardians of the Galaxy. But
What?
after what you right, well,
Yeah,
you'll
go
get
on.
your turn, and then after watching it a second time, I enjoyed every minute of it. If I'm like, it was just consistently good throughout.
Yeah.
I think. What about yourself? General impressions?
This film, biggest advantage is that no one cares. This film's biggest advantage
And it doesn't matter.
and it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
and that it's about, you hear, oh, it's about an ant, you're like, well, this is going to be terrible. And then if you have your standards at that level, you're going to be a massive smack to the face.
Yeah. The only reason I was disappointed is because I was expecting so much. If you go in not expecting anything, you're going to have an absolute blast.
Yeah, like the general audiences, I feel,
Yeah.
are going to be shocked at how much they enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
A big part of that is Paul Rudd, who I always thought he was going to be good. I even thought he was going to rival Robert Downey Jr. in terms of how well suited he is to the role.
Mm.
And I stand by that now that I've seen it. He is so perfect to play him.
Yeah,
Yeah. To play Scott Lang.
he was perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I like how they do. They leave a lot of little clues in the film. You learn a bit about Paul Rudd's character, Scott
Yeah.
Lang,
Yeah.
and you're seeing, yeah, he's kind of more so of a hero than the other Avengers, in a way. A lot of the other Avengers, it's all
Yeah.
destined for them to be something more, but for Scott Lang,
Yeah.
he just has the qualities of a hero,
I hadn't really thought of that
and
because
then
he's sort of,
gets given the equipment to be it. Yeah,
yeah.
to be
He's
the man he already is.
he's quite pure of intention, just
Yeah.
doing it for his daughter, sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And somebody else who I thought was great in it, Michael Pena,
Yes,
who is just, I mean, he's,
standout performance. Yeah.
yeah, he steals every scene he's in.
And you wouldn't think that going in. You would be like,
Yeah.
okay,
Because
this
a lot
guy,
of comic relief characters in other films, I'm looking at you, Thor,
Kat Dennings.
yeah, they sort of, they might have
Flat.
occasional funny moments, but,
Yeah.
they're just a bit annoying. He
Meow,
was,
meow.
meow, meow. He was just funny all the time, especially the two scenes that I won't ruin if you haven't seen it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael Douglas as well. He was,
Spot on.
yeah.
Spot
I
on.
mean, you've had obviously, Robert Redford and stuff in the other films to bring the prestige actors, but
And my favorite bit about Michael Douglas, he doesn't just cash in his check.
no.
He's just like, you know what? I'm going to take this seriously,
Yeah.
and I'm going to give one of my best performances,
Yeah. He delivers real emotion consistently through the whole thing.
and he takes it dead seriously. And
There's a scene where he gets angry, and I was like, oh my god,
a bit scared.
Michael Douglas, you can beat me up. Anything you didn't like particularly about it?
The villain, but that's the same in every Marvel film.
Yeah.
Ever.
I thought he was still good. As I
It's-
think most Marvel villains are, just underexplored.
Yeah,
And there is something that they talk about briefly. There's sort of a line about him
Yeah.
that I won't ruin, and I feel like they could have really explored it
Yeah.
and gone into it. I think you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so
There's
I think
more they
he,
could have explored for him.
but I mean, he had the minimum right. He's physically intimidating.
Mhm.
He was a good actor. He Corey Stoll. He looked the part. He sounded
You
the
could
part.
believe that he's both like a jock and really smart at the same time. You're like,
Yeah,
yeah, he's tough.
physically and mentally.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, he kind of is both boxes. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great and all, but they didn't explore him. I know but then it's a sort of origin story.
Mhm.
It's a lot of people have been shouting that word out that it's an origin story, but it's more of a passing of the torch story.
Yeah, absolutely.
Less of an origin, but and so you need to focus on Scott Lang and all the other
Yeah.
characters more so. But that's literally the worst thing I can say is that the villain isn't
Yeah.
that developed.
That's pretty much maybe a tiny bit slow at the start, but I mean, there's enough humor to carry it through.
Yeah.
Before.
Um,
Yeah,
so
that's
what kind of score would you give it?
I'd say 4 stars.
4 stars?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I want to see it again just to consolidate that, but
Yeah.
a high 4 stars.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
Yeah, I'd give it 4 stars as well. I think it was really good. Loads of fun. Highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyone who's doubting, just go.
Just go.
Just commit. Just commit and see it. All right. Well, thanks for listening to our review of Ant-Man. Let us know what you thought of it if you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, see it.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.